In the highly competitive world of professional basketball, few players command respect quite like Kawhi Leonard. A two-way phenom, known for his stoic demeanor and relentless pursuit of excellence, he reached the pinnacle of the sport with 2 championships. Yet, his journey has been punctuated by profound challenges, moments when his career seemed on the brink. This is the story of how modern sports medicine and training science became the architects of his remarkable comeback, transforming what could have been a tragic end into a sustained narrative of championship glory. The primary antagonist in Kawhi's injury narrative was quad tendinopathy, a debilitating condition affecting the tendon connecting the kneecap to the quadriceps muscle. For an athlete whose explosive power and defensive prowess relied heavily on his lower body, this wasn't merely a nagging pain, it was a fundamental threat to his entire playing style. Tendinopathy is insidious, often chronic, and notoriously difficult to treat, especially in high-load, repetitive sports like basketball. It demanded a revolutionary approach. The 2017 to 2018 NBA season became a period of immense uncertainty. Kawhi's prolonged absence from the San Antonio Spurs roster fueled rampant speculation and growing concern among fans and analysts alike. Questions swirled about his future, his commitment, and whether he would ever regain his MVP-caliber form. This wasn't just a physical battle, it was a mental crucible, demanding immense patience and trust in a medical process that was still evolving. The stakes could not have been higher for his career. Kawhi's situation coincided with a pivotal era in sports medicine. The field was rapidly advancing beyond traditional injury treatment, embracing a holistic, data-driven, and highly specialized approach. This new paradigm leveraged cutting-edge technology and interdisciplinary collaboration to not only heal injuries but to optimize performance and prevent future setbacks. It was this scientific revolution, rather than conventional methods, that offered a glimmer of hope for an athlete facing such a complex, career-threatening ailment. The foundation of modern rehabilitation begins with unparalleled diagnostic precision. For Kawhi, this meant high-resolution MRI and ultrasound imaging to map the exact extent of tendon damage, coupled with advanced motion capture and force plate analysis. These tools meticulously identified biomechanical irregularities, compensatory movements, and areas of abnormal load. This granular understanding allowed medical teams to move beyond guesswork, creating a targeted treatment plan based on an individual's unique physiological blueprint. One of the hallmarks of contemporary sports medicine is the rejection of the one-size-fits-all approach. Kawhi's rehabilitation protocol was meticulously customized, a bespoke program designed to address his specific tendinopathy, muscle imbalances, and the demands of his position. This involved a dynamic blend of manual therapy, targeted strengthening exercises, and neuromuscular re-education, all progressively scaled to stimulate healing and rebuild tissue resilience without exacerbating the injury. Each session was a calculated step forward. Understanding and optimizing Kawhi's biomechanics was critical. Sports scientists used sophisticated video analysis and 3D motion tracking to identify subtle flaws in his running, jumping, and landing mechanics. These seemingly minor deviations can place excessive stress on vulnerable tendons. The goal was to re-engineer his movement patterns, not just to alleviate current pain but to prevent re-injury. This involved precise corrective exercises that reinforced efficient movement, distributing forces optimally across his kinetic chain. The term load management became synonymous with Kawhi Leonard. Far from simple rest, it's a sophisticated, data-driven strategy to meticulously control an athlete's physical exertion. This involved continuous monitoring of training intensity, sleep patterns, nutritional intake, and recovery metrics. The aim was to apply just enough stress to promote adaptation and strengthen the quadriceps tendon, without pushing it into overload. This careful balancing act allowed Kawhi's body to progressively rebuild its capacity. Kawhi's return wasn't solely about healing, it was about transforming his body into a more resilient machine. His strength and conditioning program was scientifically designed, focusing on eccentric loading exercises known to benefit tendinopathies, enhancing kinetic chain stability, and building robust muscle support around the knee joint. This progressive overloading, carefully calibrated to his recovery, ensured that his quadriceps and surrounding musculature could withstand the immense forces of NBA play, minimizing the risk of recurrence. The 2017 to 2018 season also highlighted a significant philosophical divide. Kawhi and his personal medical team reportedly favored a more conservative, science-driven approach to his recovery, prioritizing long-term health over a quick return. This contrasted with the San Antonio Spurs medical staff, leading to a public stalemate and ultimately, a trade. This disagreement, though contentious at the time, underscored the growing influence of specialized, athlete-centric sports science that was willing to challenge traditional team-mandated timelines. The trade to the Toronto Raptors marked a pivotal turning point. It provided Kawhi with a fresh start and a new medical team fully committed to his sophisticated, science-first rehabilitation strategy. The Raptors embraced the concept of load management, understanding that unlocking his potential required a patient, methodical approach grounded in physiological data. This alignment of philosophy between player, personal team, and franchise medical staff created the optimal environment for his body to heal and readapt to elite competition. The 2018 to 2019 season was a bold experiment in real-time sports science. The Raptors meticulously managed Kawhi's workload, often resting him for back-to-back games or even full contests. This strategy, unconventional at the time and frequently criticized by media, was a direct application of load management principles. It prioritized peak performance in the postseason over regular season availability, a calculated risk based on the scientific understanding of tendon recovery and cumulative stress on the body. The results would soon speak for themselves. Kawhi's success was not born of chance, but of a constant feedback loop driven by data. Every training session, every game, every recovery period generated crucial information. Biometric sensors, performance analytics, and subjective wellness reports informed real-time adjustments to his training intensity, nutrition, and recovery modalities. This systematic, evidence-based approach ensured his body was optimally prepared for the immense physical demands of the NBA, allowing the medical team to anticipate and mitigate potential issues before they escalated. As the 2019 playoffs unfolded, the wisdom of the science-driven approach became undeniably clear. Kawhi Leonard was not just healthy, he was physically dominant, showcasing an endurance and explosiveness that few believed possible after his injury. His quadriceps, painstakingly rehabilitated and carefully managed, allowed him to carry an unprecedented offensive load while maintaining his elite defensive intensity. His body was ready for the grueling demands of multiple playoff rounds, a testament to the meticulous planning. Kawhi's historic playoff run culminated in the Toronto Raptors' first-ever NBA championship and his second Finals MVP award. This was more than just a personal triumph, it was a resounding vindication of modern sports medicine. The championship trophy became tangible proof that a scientific, patient, and personalized rehabilitation strategy could not only bring an athlete back from a career-threatening injury but propel them to their absolute peak performance. His victory redefined what was possible. Even after the championship, the commitment to sports science remained paramount. With the Los Angeles Clippers, Kawhi's regimen continued to prioritize strategic load management and a highly personalized approach to maintaining his body. His tendinopathy, while managed, is a chronic condition, requiring constant vigilance. This ongoing dedication to scientific principles allowed him to consistently perform at an elite level, demonstrating that sustained excellence after severe injury is not an accident but a meticulously engineered outcome. Kawhi's career continued to challenge sports medicine, notably with an ACL tear in 2021. Yet, his eventual return from this severe injury further underscored the advancements in the field. From sophisticated surgical techniques to rigorous, scientifically backed post-operative rehabilitation, each challenge reinforced the critical role of an integrated medical approach. His capacity to repeatedly bounce back from significant setbacks testifies not only to his resilience but to the evolving sophistication of athlete care. While science provides the road map, the athlete's unwavering commitment is the engine. Kawhi Leonard's unique blend of discipline, patience, and mental fortitude was indispensable. Trusting a process that sometimes meant sitting out games or enduring grueling, solitary rehabilitation sessions requires profound mental strength. His quiet determination to follow the science, even when it drew criticism, underscores that the most advanced medical protocols are only as effective as the athlete's dedication to them. This synergy is key. Kawhi Leonard's journey transcends individual accomplishment. It serves as a powerful blueprint for managing elite athletes with chronic and career-threatening injuries. His return to and sustained presence at the highest level of basketball exemplifies how an integrated approach, combining cutting-edge diagnostics, personalized biomechanical analysis, strategic load management, and psychological support, can redefine athlete longevity. He proved that strategic retreat, guided by science, can lead to a more dominant return. Kawhi Leonard's narrative is a testament to the transformative power of modern sports science. His story illustrates that for today's elite athletes, injuries are not necessarily career enders but challenges that can be overcome through precise, evidence-based interventions. As sports medicine continues to evolve, integrating AI, advanced materials, and deeper biological understanding, the expectation for athlete longevity, health, and peak performance will only continue to rise. Kawhi Leonard stands as a living icon of this new era.